And we are live. For some reason, some of my pictures don't exist. Okay, anyway. Hey lads, how's it going? I don't know why your pictures under your name aren't appearing today, but you know.
Minor problems.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
just
figure it out on the
small
fly.
issues. But yeah, doing all right.
Fuck off.
What do you mean? You asked us how we were doing. I'm doing all right.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said you just do it. All right, hurry up. Sorry, I misheard. And Vulcan, how are you doing?
I'm
Stressed?
tired.
Fair assessment of your week. No, that wasn't Vulcan. And Vulcan, how has your week been? To catch up.
Been doing a lot of work. I'm tired. Enough said.
Sola, how's your week been?
My week has been all right, but have I ever told you about the one with the skeleton?
The one with the skeleton. Oh god,
Mhm.
where's this
Both
going?
intrigued and concerned.
So a skeleton walks into a bar and orders a beer, and I'm up.
Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know what's funnier, the fact that it took me a while to get that, or the fact that the joke is shit.
You're welcome.
Oath?
Both indeed.
And my merch is finally cleaned. I put it in the wash 2 weeks ago. Came back today. The wash is a magical device. Do you ever notice you leave stuff in this box or this basket outside your room, and then a few weeks later it comes all back to your room, clean and folded? It's great.
I can
You're
tell
a
you
very
that doesn't
lucky
work.
person.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Mine
Right.
stays in the room, in the basket, until I put it in the washing machine.
Yeah. Well, the trick is live with your parents.
Mine only gets washed if it like grows legs and walks itself.
Ah, you're this typical student, rebuying clothes. Yeah.
Well, not rebuying. You could turn it inside out, you know. Gives a
Yeah.
week or two more.
Yeah. When it's
I
finished,
mean-
though, you buy new ones to replace them because there's no cleaning them's too much.
I swear back in my first year accommodation, it was £4 to £6 for a wash and
Yeah.
dry. Like, yeah, it must have been four to £6 per wash and dry. And you needed like a good two of them. So, I mean, I suppose if you got your clothes second hand, maybe it would be cheaper to just buy new ones and wash them.
Yeah. We
You always had to top up your card with money, but then it still took your card, and so like even if the dryer wasn't working properly, or like the washing machine didn't run and didn't wash properly, like it still took your money, even if it failed to like start. So like there was instances where I had to put more money on the card to go get wash to work.
We had the same thing in our college, and actually when I was in America, when I was in a camp counselor, that was a real big one. Like the change machine would eat your money, so you'd put in $5, a $5 bill, to get quarters back because there's machines only took quarters. Like, and for all the foreign staff, which was about 30%, 40% of us, we literally can't do any. Like, it's literally just eating our money, and we're like, we can't just like complain. Wait, this is literally the only facility for cleaning our clothes, and you need to do like 2 washes a week. It was a nightmare just because of how hot it was. It was like 35, 40 degrees. And then you got your swimming gear, you got your like shorts and t-shirts and all that crap. It's just the smell. Oh. So it's been 2 weeks. Unless anyone has anything else they want to add.
No,
Normally
not
we
really.
lots more. And are you back streaming actually next week, Vulcan? Are you? No, Vulcan. Yes, Vulcan. Jeez.
Maybe. Depends how tired I am. I do have more assessments to do next week, so I
Fair
don't know.
Fair enough.
I mean, the plan was to, but I might need the time off to
Recover, yeah.
recover from this and to rest.
Yeah. Like, don't do what I did. Finish your assignment at like 10 o'clock on Sunday night, and like all your assignments, and then get on a plane Tuesday at 5 a.m. to go to America, having to again unpack your entire house on the Sunday, or on the Sunday, like, you know, so it was Sunday morning. I finished 10 a.m. and then my parents were picking me up at 12. I had to pack up everything from my college house, put it in a car, drive home to my parents' house, pack then for America, And I was going there for 100 and something days. And my mate, who was also over there, he wanted me to bring stuff to him. So I packed whatever I could from him. And then I went for like a pint with my brother and my dad. First time in our lives. Never happened again. And then we just got on a plane like the next day at like 6 a.m. Champion whiskey. So, more stories, I'm full of stories. I just don't know what to say. Most of them are not safe for stream.
You should do a story time stream. Once a week for an hour where you just tell stories.
I would have to bring in my mate, my real life mate, who was part of 90% of these stories. Like, me and my other mate. So I have two really good Irish friends. One of them, we always have the thing of, what are you going to do if I get arrested or something? And the answer is, what you mean when you get arrested? I'll be sitting there beside you. Because there's no way we're both not involved in that situation. And I have another mate, and we just end up in stupid situations because we get separated and something just happens for a couple hours. Or one of us is just like, I'm going to be there with you. I'm going to support you for this day. And it's going to be great. And then we just like, don't. Like, or we just get really drunk or something stupid happens. Like, two of my mates came to my house. I had a small, tiny, like 3 bed house. And like, we had 110 people having a party in our house. And my two mates knew no one. I knew everyone because they're all Erasmus students. And then the two of them have an adventure for 2 hours. They disappeared for 2 hours. I didn't know where they were. I was just talking to other people. And then I was like, oh, you'll never believe what just happened. They come back with a massive story. Yeah, I got lots. But anyway, more importantly, does anyone remember what happened 2 weeks ago?
I killed a man.
You did, buddy. You did. Good job.
The dwarf is a liability, is what happened 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
The party decided that they need to invest in dwarf insurance to protect their own asses against whatever antics he gets up to.
Dwarf is that the goal for today? Look for your dwarf insurance.
Yeah. Professional indemnity insurance.
Sort of.
Professional indemnity insurance. I like the sound of that.
But yeah, we set out to find the ship. We set out through our the brewing guild, and we were somewhat ready to go on board. We just needed a crew. So that was like where we left it, I guess. But yeah, I killed a man because he didn't want to inspect the ship when I was there, and I wanted to see him inspect the last bit of the ship. So I didn't get to see him finish inspecting the ship.
No. But you inspected it yourself while singing.
I inspected it myself, true. Had some sober thoughts at the bow of the ship. But yeah.
I just appreciate how bad my character is. These new stat blocks just go to show how terrible my wizard is compared to the other two in the party.
Yeah, you just need a +4 and it'll be grand. It'll be fine. Yeah, but you'll hit harder than them.
And how the hell does the dwarf have +6 dexterity?
He's
a quick one.
Oh, the dwarf. Yeah, no, he's that's just the dwarf.
So I have +4 and then I have +2 because of what's it called? No. Well, yeah, but it's called proficiency. There we go.
Yeah, monks get because monks don't do in the late game, they just put imagine running up and punching a dragon 6 times. That's all they really do. They get extra dex, which helps them, and they also can't wear armor, so their dex is basically.
Neither can I. I'm a wizard.
You can wear leather.
And you can teleport.
Yeah, you get to teleport. If you pick that, you also have another spell you can take.
Still run faster.
Well, we looked this up. We can run twice in one round. You can use your chi points, whatever they're called, to run faster. But yeah, so
yeah, I can use key points to run faster, but I can also dash, which is double the speed even. So yeah.
Yeah,
you can throw haste on me, which makes me super fast.
Yeah, I know. I found that out the other day. It's you can use haste to run twice in one turn, then use 2 chi points. So that's 120 foot in 6 seconds.
Yes.
Pretty fucking good. We use a Bolt wouldn't be too upset if he was running that fast.
I still need to find people who want to race me though.
Yeah, and for some reason the map isn't turning up for you guys.
My wizard is decidedly mediocre
Someone just,
amongst gods. Like,
someone just
oh
rolled on the
wow,
map. And that's
physical dice. Can
Yeah.
we do that?
in Roll20 if you turn on a setting, yeah.
Ooh, that's.
I want to say I'm not there. I can see the map, but not the map.
Yeah. I don't know why I can't see chat. I don't know who rolled though, because it's not in the didn't come up. Anyway, not important. Oh, that's my roll. I rolled that earlier. That's what it was. That's the 13. Anyway, that's not important. So, you were in the tavern
on the wrong
over the
map.
road, talking to Chrisen.
Currently on the oversea map, the big map.
Yeah, I know. I didn't put in the other. Well, technically, I have the other map, but unless you end up doing anything special in there, like starting a bar fight, there's no point to me showing that map. Because I just basically have like
No,
one
but,
other
like,
tavern.
tips. We can see the overall world map and not the city map.
Oh, these are in the wrong map.
Yeah, we're in the wrong map.
That would
We,
make sense.
I can see the map, but not the
That's
map.
better.
There we go.
Okay, sorry. I thought you meant like you could see this map. Yeah, that's fair. And we still have your disguise up because you're still in disguise. So
It's a masterful disguise.
the gnome is in the corner, kind of doing his own thing, and he's talking to some other, we'll say, not dodgy characters, but he's talking to a couple of hoodlums, or like they're clearly not like, as you, because you've been in this bar twice today, you know that like the people talking in, like the people around here are like businessmen and women. Like it's a middle upper class like sort of bar. Like no one's really here to like get super pissed off their heads except the dwarf, who was already drunk. We need to remember, and he's kind of like, it looks like he's at a bit of a business.
Me.
That he looks like, oops, sorry. He looks like he's just having like a business meeting with some associates. It looks like he knows them decently well. So he's over in the corner doing that. He did sit at your table for a minute, but as we've all known, the gnome is up. Like he generally just comes and goes when he feels like it. Gets up to his own thing. So he's off doing that. And you're currently talking to, was it Chrisen? I have Chrisen.
Chrisen Brigax, yes.
Yeah, that's what I have down. And you were like trying to get. He was telling you that like, yeah, the boat's paid off. It'll be in the water tomorrow. When do you want to sail? And Adran, you were asking him about a crew and stuff like that when we left the last day. So we're gonna go back slightly, just to when you were asking all those questions, because you really wanted a crew, and we went through the list of what supplies there was.
I can't remember.
So,
I can't remember what, like the supplies, because I have the list, but
yeah, that's all I have as well. I have 7 crates of bottle, which doesn't sound right.
yeah, 7 crates of glass bottles to bottle the whiskey.
Yes, that's what that one is. And then
3 barrels of rope, 2 crossbows with arrows, harpoons, and grapples.
Yeah.
We should run rather than fight because we don't have cannons. There's 7 barrels of cured meat, sausages, and salami. 1 barrel is approximately 2 weeks worth of ration for 1 person. We have firewood and kindle for 5 days, which can keep a water at temperature for 35 days, more than enough.
Yeah.
Next
Also, like
to
in a
mast for
big
the
ass
sail.
boat, you would use some of that to cook. So the kitchen is kind of ladled with copper, because it can't melt, but copper is also super conductive, so it will travel heat. So it's a way of boats, especially in Middle Ages, used to keep like stuff like these used to let the room with the gunpowder used to be covered in copper and stuff. But yeah.
And then 3 barrels of wood/repair parts and tools.
Yeah. Because Adran really wanted to make sure I didn't kill him out in the water, just because I felt like it.
Yeah, you know, I've seen krakens before.
True.
But anyway,
I've seen this dwarf before.
What's he gonna do? He's gonna just climb to the crow's nest and just shake the boat.
Dwarf is a liability. We need dwarf insurance.
So Kristen is at the table. You can ask him any questions you like, or you can thank him, be on your way. He has a tab in this bar, so everything was paid for.
But yeah, I don't really know what to talk to him about.
Nor me. Is he chill? Doing all right?
Yeah, he was happy. He was happy with you. He's very.
Brewery going well?
Yeah, it's going fine. Thanks. We really need this this Afrikaans trip. It'll really bring us to the next level. If we can get this going, we'll probably end up setting up a brewery over there, and that's a new market that could really bring in us a lot of money.
Ah, your shareholders will be happy.
They will indeed. You know, we can't have people drinking piss water around the world. We got to get them drinking the right stuff.
I
agree
with that one.
So, do you want to fast forward and have, because it's evening-ish, you can go piss around here, you can spend the night here, you can go look for another place to stay, you can stay till the morning, e.g. get a long rest, then look in the morning.
I mean, I don't...
I'd like a long rest.
You can rest then. I don't really need it. I would... What tavern would people be the most drunk at?
Oh, definitely something like the Slippery Nipple.
Other than that.
And probably Cheers.
Sure.
That's the one 2 doors up.
Yeah, I think I'll be going to Cheers then. Not for drinking, but for recruiting.
Okay.
And I guess Adrian can sleep if he wants to while doing so. But yeah, I have a feeling that people will not go onto the trip to Afrikaans without being influenced by some kind of a persuasion liquid.
It's a good assumption. It's a 1 month trip, so
yeah,
you need to be paying well. Now 10 gold is quite well, to be fair. But yes. So
yes,
if you give
but
me...
that's my plan for the evening at least.
Okay, so let's roleplay some of this because you have to remember you are slightly drunk. Gotta grab. Okay, I don't have. My other campaign has a bar full of just random people because I spent like 30-40 minutes setting up one time. I need to grab you. Let's grab you. Put yourself anywhere in the bar you like. Tell me where you'd go first. How you're going to like walk yourself in there.
Where am I? Oh, there. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I see.
Try not to get banned from this bar too.
Not banned. He didn't choose to be banned from the other one. He knew his your magnificent chest was there, and the guy wouldn't come.
John technically never said I was banned. He just said that he wouldn't forget me.
And as you replied, you've already forgot me once before.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna keep trolling in people. So you're going right over to the corner, yeah.
Yeah. I'm hoping to sit like at a place where it looks like I'm open to like discuss stuff, but not out in the open as to like it's not a conversation for everyone. I'll be sitting like at that table, just looking out, trying to see who is influenced by alcohol more than others.
You're looking for drunk people.
I'm looking for drunk people, and the drunker the better.
Okay, well, there's a table of gnomes and dwarfs in the middle, kind of looking like they're playing like some sort of like competitive card game, like Bridge or something like that. It uses normal playing cards, and like there's a lot of discussion, heated thing, and they're like they're quite drunk, but like they clearly have, like you can see in the table, there's like 5 or 6 pitchers, and there's only 6 of them, and they're little people. So they're very drunk. There's a table of like military men is the best way to describe them, but they're not guards that look, even though they're using the guards model over in this corner. There's a couple of chappies over here. Oh, I need to find the character things I use for monks. There's a really good one I use for monks, but I can't find it. Can you roll perception, please?
Yes, just a second.
See how well you can find what you're looking for.
Let's see. Perception is +3, so 15.
15. Oh, you definitely going to find someone. Let me roll myself to see how good of these people are. So, are they sailors or not? You'll never know. Okay, so you see a small table of people here.
How many are there?
So,
Dwarves,
yeah.
gnomes, humans.
Yeah, they're all humans. If I can bloody, there it is. Free assets. That's what I'm looking for. Characters.
I mean, I'm not gonna fight these 12 people here. You don't have to put all the guys in.
Yeah, there's a woman. I'm gonna put this guy on this table, and this one's on this table. So I'll point them towards each other. But there's a woman, and there is two. Oh, let's use this red one. Two dudes just having a chat. They're very rambunctious. Is that the right word? Like loud, chatty, kind of definitely. And you can see there's like 4 to 5. Actually, I'll put them on this table. We're gonna say we're on this table because that makes the putting in to the table beside you. And they're very rambunctious. They're very loud. They're very like chatty. They're talking
Rowdy.
Yeah, rowdy might be the like, but they're not like. They're up for the crack. Like I don't know, if that doesn't go well across America. Crack is the Irish word for fun, but like they're up for a laugh. They're like every time like one of the maids or bartenders go past, they're like making jokes with them, and they're trying to like pull someone into some sort of like challenge or game they're running. You haven't fully worked out what it is in the last like 5 or so minutes, but they look like they're just looking for a laugh, looking for mates, looking for.
Well, if they're pulling people in for a game, I'll ask to join their that table.
He goes, "Oh yes. Of course you can join. Of course you can join. Oh yeah. So have you ever played? Like, have you ever won? Sorry, how do we describe this? Oh, basically, we want to see how much people you can get to come back. Basically, and this is the girl speaking clearly with this feminine voice. She's like, look, so me and Doug over here. That's the guy sitting beside you. He's like, we came in here, and our plan is to see if we can get like 10, 15 people. And just like started like a party with like music and stuff out in the docks, like get a massive fire going, just like. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to see if we can get like the barmaids and stuff to come along because they can bring the alcohol, but like they won't come. And I was like, so it's kind of what we're trying to do is like we're gonna see if you're up for the crack. So first of all, like, and they put a pint in front of you and goes like, down this.
I like it. Even before the pint hits the table, my arm is like reaching for it only to grab it and down it. I am your guy. I'm in.
He's like you're our kind of guy. Or where you come from, buddy? Like before we get into like trying to recruit people, what the game is, we all have. So the other thing about this is when you recruit someone, we're going to give you a word, and you have to fit that into the sentence to invite them. But before we get into that, let's like you're definitely down for the crack. Blah blah blah. Like there's a lot of like back and forth. They're like really fast talking, like really fast. And so like, so what's your name? Where do you come from? What's your story? You know, like clearly look like a fella that's.
I explained them that I'm not from around here, but that I'm looking to recruit people for a trip.
For a trip? Where are you going? I haven't been on holidays in years.
I'll tell you after this if this goes well.
Cool. And your name?
Ebrius.
Pleasure to meet you. A drinking buddy is a buddy of mine, and he puts his hand out to like shake your hand. And this is the guy who's like across from you now. He's like, okay. So,
I shake his hand. And your name?